What's up, preppers? Welcome back to another video. I want to talk to you today about an unusual source to find your preps, and it's that timeless one in the UK, which is car boot sales. To anyone in the US or anywhere else, this is like flea markets. These are these pop-up markets everyone's selling, like a massive yard sale. So I don't know if you have car boot sales over there, but you probably do have something similar. But yeah, I go there to sell. I actually sell different things. We all know I lost my job, so just trying to hustle a bit there and then, which, I mean, the missus hates it because every time I go, I come back with more than I went with, because what a gold mine for prepping items. And I mean a bargain gold mine. People go there and they buy tats and they buy designer clothes and they buy basic market things, and lots of times the stuff that preppers would want is going for next to nothing and nobody else is interested. It's crazy, right? I picked up a 3-man tent with an awning, which will do for an emergency bug out shelter. It's in absolutely mint condition, £6. So, I mean, and it's a good brand. I looked at it online and the tent itself would have cost me about 90 quid new. For a small 2 to 3-man tent, that's a decent tent. What else did I get this time? I got a military jerry can. Looked a bit rusted and tatted on the outside, but I opened it up and looked at the lining inside. It's perfect. That'll get some diesel thrown in it, and that cost me like £8. I mean, he had about 4 or 5 there, and he said he'd have done me a deal on all of them, but should have definitely killed me if I come on with 5 jerry cans. So I picked one up just to try it out, and then just on the way out, after I was closed up and I was coming out, I came across this multilamp. Now, we've all seen stuff like this on Amazon, but I mean, this has got some age to it. Look at the phone it's charging. Look at the Nokia. I'll just show you here. Look, these are the charger accessories that came with it. Anyone remembers them? Let's see if you can guess what phones they're all from. There's that one. There was that one, which I'm pretty sure I had one of them, and it was like a Sony Ericsson. And then, of course, the Nokia one there. Oh, and the very old USB. So that was their charge points in there. Now, this cost me a lot of money. This cost me the grand total of £3. And the best thing about this is I could test it there and then, which is rare at a car boot sale, because it has the crank. So everybody else had just walked past this at £3, because electrics on a car boot sale, people are a bit and ah. But obviously, I just took it out the box and started trying it. They're not going to say anything. On it, it has a siren, a night light, which is a little tiny light at the front there. It's got the main light, a signal, like warning light. That's cool. Then, of course, a torch on the top. I've not charged this. It didn't come with, it's usually got a DC charger point there, but I've not got a charger that fits it. So all this is literally just running off me cranking it for 5 minutes. It does have a radio, but as it stands, I'm not getting anything out of that. So that might be the only downside, that the radio's not working, but we can live with that. It was £3, for goodness sake. I mean, maybe you've got to have the audio jack in there for the radio to work, because I know older ones that use the headphone wire as an antenna. So potentially I'll have to try that later. But winds up like that, and as you've seen, it all works just off the wind up. £3. Oh, and just for giggles, it's got a little compass at the top, which does work. Got to give it a tap to get it level again, but it works. But that is going to go in my car kit. How cool is that? £3. So, at the end of the day, what I'm telling you is, I know people like me and preppers and stuff like that, we post links to stuff like Amazon. I'll post Amazon links to things, but don't just get everything from Amazon. Have a look around. I picked up a bug out bag the other day that would have cost me £30 when I looked for it online, and it cost me £3 in a charity shop, and it was still in the plastic. So yeah, be thrifty with it. That's what I'd say. This kind of time, the cost of living at the moment, prepping can be really expensive. So head out to the car boot sales, test what you can. I mean, even some things you can't test. If somebody's got a huge battery bank, like, or a solar power thing, or a generator, and it usually costs you hundreds of pounds, and they want a tenner, that's worth the risk to me. I'd get it and, you know, take the risk. You might be able to repair it. If worst case scenario, you've got it for spare parts. So go check out your local car boot sales. Highly recommend it. It's not just Sundays. I've got one near me on a Friday, on a Saturday, and on a Sunday. So they're everywhere. You know, I'm not going to link to your local car boot sales. Just search for them. But yeah, check out your car boot sales. You never know the bargains you'll find. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Thanks for your continued support to the channel. We are nearly at 2,000 subscribers. Don't forget, a big giveaway when we hit 2,000 subscribers. So look out for that. See you in the next one. Bye.